Well folks, here we are again down at my local syndicate water of the 4 waters that I joined and the last video was from. Doing a quick overnighter. Now I hate that term, quick overnighter, because literally this is a quick overnighter. It's not a quick 24-hour session, there's no such thing. 24 hours is 24 hours. It's literally after work, set the stuff up. I'm nipping home here now to grab a few other bits and pieces and then back for the night and pack away at about 6, half 6 in the morning, which isn't really ideal because obviously that's into the witching hour of bite time. So I'm going to get set up here quickly, show you the quick overnighter setup, which is very different to what I would usually do, and we'll get some fishing. Well, here we are in the overnight shelter. Basically it's a little Nash RDS, which is rapid deploy shelter. It's a pop-up job, so it's literally a figure 8 loop and then double on top of each other and a strap around it and into the bag. So you're supposed to be able to put this thing up in around about 2 or 3 minutes, pegged down. Now obviously I'm using screws into the boards here, so it takes a few minutes longer, but packing this up I literally figure 8 loop it, double it over, zip it into the bag, put all the accessories in with it, fold it inside the bed, chair and sleeping bag, and job's a good one. So it's now the 1st of October, so we can actually say we are actually carping in autumn, whereas all these fair weather carpers have been in the middle of September and even the end of August saying, oh, it's autumn weather. We're actually now officially able to say that it is actually autumn, but again this is more than enough because it's very, very mild at the minute. I think we're on about 11 or 12 degrees and it's not the drop in the single figures in the morning. It's not a great wind or a great pressure pushing its way past, but again it's better than nothing. Now I've just checked the sign-in book there and there isn't much coming out at the minute. There was quite a lot of pressure over the weekend as well with people here, so not ideal, but in saying that we're only here to nick a bite, so literally 2 handfuls of pellets, as you seen, get into the bait boat, and the 2 rods shipped over to the far side. Usually I would keep one on the margin, but having this bit of a cold, you might be able to hear I'm coughing and spluttering, and the last thing I want to do is getting up a few times during the night, disturb the near margin here, so I've just decided to opt for the 2 rods over to the far side. So we'll see what the night brings. As I say, it's an early pack up in the morning, so we'll just see how it goes. Well, just a quick update. I had to run up to the car, so I had to reel the rods in there and go and get the laptop, which is now sitting here, as both of my memory cards have been corrupted, possibly because stupidly I swapped them between 2 different cameras and took extra footage and caused corruption to both cards, which in itself is no bother because I could have just not recorded anymore. However, if I got a take tonight, I need the DSLR camera for a self take. But here we are in the RDS, the Nash Rapid Deploy Shelter, and to be honest, there's the bed. You can see that's Fortis Tech-Lite compact sleeping bag, which actually isn't that compact because I'm a big guy and there's plenty of room in it. So yeah, it's good. It's 5 season. It's very lightweight. You'll see it on the Fortis website compared to when it's in its case to a bottle of Coke. So yeah, it's a great bit of kit. I've got the power bank there with the 3-pin plug and the sine wave inverter charging the laptop, just so as I could do that with the cards. So hopefully it's worthwhile, the fact that I've done that. Now, I literally had to send the boat back out. I was going to cast the rods over the spots, but it did drop pellet, and I wanted to make sure it was in exactly the same place. So I put the boat back out, so hopefully that hasn't ruined my chances. But I'm back in the bivvy. I've got the sensitivity cranked down as much as I can on the Delcoms. To be honest, I'm happy with the Delcoms. I just wish they'd register a drop back. That's the only issue I have with them. However, with the wind and stuff, you always find the Delcom users are always the ones that get all the bleeps because of the vibration. So I was thinking of changing to the Fox RX Plus alarms. If anybody has any sort of feedback on those, I'd love to hear what you think of them. But I'm just sitting here waiting now for it to scream off. I, funny enough, was sitting there and Screaming Delcoms came on live on the YouTube channel, so I was on there having a bit of crack with the guys, with him slabbering at Carl and talking about his time over in Northern Ireland. So it was very good now. So hopefully a fish on the bank tonight. Well, we can only hope. As I say, it hasn't been great here over the last couple of days, but looks at things, not a lot caught. I set myself up in the middle of the lake. I had no idea. I'd seen no signs of feeding fish, nothing. I'm just hoping that I'm going to intercept something. Up to the right of me is a lot shallower water, although there is deeper water I could fish. And down to my left, there's another guy on the last peg 4. I'm not sure if he's fishing into the deep water because it goes to about 26.2 foot there of water. There's a wee bit that shelves off to about 8 foot, 9 foot, which is a nice wee sweet spot. And then again, clear water and at the very edge to only a couple of foot where you can actually see the fish feeding. So it's a nice peg as well. I've only had one run, which I lost out of this peg. The peg, I fished it twice. This is my 3rd time on it now. The last time I was just about to reel the rods in, I stood up and I thought the standing, because I'm on a platform, sent the alarm off, but then all of a sudden it screamed off, the bobbin hit the rod blank and I was in, and the fight only lasted for about 2 or 3 minutes. To say, the fish hit the surface and I seen that it was a nice common and it threw the hook. The fish, with only being recently stocked last year, if it was one of those fish, that some of them they're very soft mouths and they're still throwing the hook, but these fish have nothing to learn. They've been caught a couple of times now and they're very elusive. It's a hard enough venue at the best of times, and as we're creeping into October, it's not getting any easier. But at least now that I have the laptop, I have several movies on there, so I'll maybe pop something on, or I might even end up starting to edit this video for next week. But we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted if anything happens throughout the night. I'm not sure what quality this video or sound is going to be like because I'm recording it on the GoPro, as I couldn't get you wouldn't get a tripod in here. There's literally no space to put a tripod, and I'm using just the Ridge Monkey light because my little LED special light for lighting up the camera and for night shots just wouldn't be appropriate. It wouldn't work in here, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. just zeroing the old Rubens. Oh, he's freezing. £14, 14 ounces. Just a quick lift up for the cameras there. There we go. £14, 14 ounces. Now I hear a lot of croaking, a lot of sort of bending from the tail. So I think it's a bit of an angry male, so I'm going to get him back. But we're well and truly off the mark.